So, anyways, hi guys. I'm Cassie. I'm a psychic medium. I got a reading for somebody. So I heard one thing about them tables, they always turn. I just got out of the meditation and I was told to get my cards out. So here we are. And I don't know who this message is for, but it's pretty messy and very specific. I kind of got cards laid out already, trying to get like a gist of it. And this reading is about somebody's messy ass sister, okay? And the hidden actions that they had for you. And the collective that I'm talking to, you're gonna know that this is for you because you have suspected this. You know deep down. You know, something hidden beneath the surface is quickly surfacing. Our brains have a way of convincing ourselves that certain things just couldn't be possible because people are family, right? They're supposed to be family. They're supposed to love you, especially a sibling. And whoever I'm speaking to right now, there's been numerous red flags, right? There's been numerous red flags. Not only caught actions, not only people coming to you straight and telling you to your face about this sister. You collective are a very, I can feel it, you're a loyal, defensive over your family type of person. And I'm seeing an instance where like there's a fight breaking out and it's like a living room that's open, connected to a kitchen. I'm seeing bar stools on the floor. I'm seeing remotes fly. Like it was a physical fight. Somebody came to you and told you that your sister was trashing your name, defaming your character, and it upset you because you just couldn't believe that was true, and you got pissed off and wanted to knock their block off just for, you know, bringing that to your attention. And that's, I get that. Trust me, I get that. Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, it got pretty bad. I'm seeing the bar stools knocked over. Like, it was a pretty physical fight. Cops might have even gotten called over this. Maybe in the last few years. Heavy water signs, heavy fire signs, Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Leo. The truth is not going to come gently. I got Archangel Michael coming in. I work with him very closely. And that the reason that this is coming through is because these actions are not only affecting you and her and you, but it's affecting your destiny. And I see it's affecting your kids. And I'm going to explain. I play music in the background, y'all, because I'm a clear audience, so I get messages that way too. Everything she did in the dark is about to be dragged into the spotlight. And this is going to be a hard message because she is supposed to be a closest confidant, right? Voices that don't belong to her are clouding her judgment and has been for a while. You were blamed for storms that you didn't even cause, that you were used as a actual technique to distract in order to cover up the crap that she was doing in her life. And this is crazy because the collective I'm talking to, I can see you had sort of a rocky past, maybe mild drug abuse, issues with stability, and had you in survival mode a lot of your life to where you had to resort to doing things that were, you know, immoral. Nothing too bad. I'm talking like days you didn't have diapers or something to eat for the kids. You might have stole $20 out of your mom's purse or something. Okay, so and you are definitely a person that is very moral and by no means a thief or a liar. Trust me, I hate a thief and a liar. But hey, life happens, you know? And when it did, it was made known, and I'm seeing known by this sister who you confided in and maybe even told her, you know, we tell our sisters and brothers everything, but took your words and slowly began to weave illusions and a reputation for you throughout the years. And this was done as a means to have you in the spotlight or to be considered the black sheep, because if you were if you were the black sheep, then her dirty deeds would either not be so much paid attention to you so easily. Okay. And easily passed off to you because you've done it before. Hey, you know, you're known for not always doing the right thing. Both sides of the fence intervened in relationships, I'm seeing. Maybe even like putting on some seduction into one or more of your past partners in relationships. Like going behind your back to these partners and telling them things about you. Like, what the yeah, I'm seeing CPS visits that were dismissed, but nevertheless they still had to be investigated, and humiliating and traumatic to not only you but the children. Even though nothing was going on at the time, it was still the experience. Love spell. Yeah. Oh, okay. Get you. Oh yeah, so she was going behind your back to your partners. Maybe that's why some of your relationships didn't work out. I don't know. Or maybe you do know. Okay, so it was still the experience. The sister was behind it, and I'm seeing identity theft. And that's what this huge thing coming to the surface now is. Not only I tapped against you, but I'm seeing it against one or more of your children who I'm getting a sense are maybe like late teenagers now and should be starting to build their credit. And Archangel Michael is really trying to get you to pay attention. And I don't know if you can start by pulling credit reports not only on you and your children. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe someone can help me out in the comments with how this works. Maybe, I don't know if you can freeze your children's like credit reports until they're of age or whatever to make sure. I feel like there's some damage already done to it. Lock those profiles until they're of age, or maybe you're even in the process like me. When with my children, I have a 21-year-old and I have a 17-year-old, and I've been building credit off mine since I was 13. My parents never taught me that credit was everything, right? So I wanted to make sure that they were set, you know. And some parents do that. That's the smartest thing you can do for your kids, but really pay attention to it, okay? Okay, so I'm seeing like maybe this older teenager does have like maybe a Victoria's Secret or Kohl's card. I can't really make out what it is, but maybe with like, you know, to teach them how to build, you know, the financial, you know, experience, which is smart. Pay attention. This is a mess. Okay, so this is not just a warning, but let's just say it's divine interception. This could be considered destiny swapping, hands down. And I'm not sure if everyone is familiar with the meaning of destiny swapping is. Destiny swapping is a spiritual idea where one person ends up taking on another person's life path, their blessings, their purpose, often leaving the original person feeling lost, blocked, or like someone else is living the life meant for them, if that makes any sense. It's sometimes described as spiritual identity theft rather than just copying you. Another person may be intentionally or unintentionally exchanging their fate for yours, you know, redirecting blessings or success that was meant for you, or take on your positive energy while you receive their setbacks or struggles. Let me explain this. So imagine your life as a story with your own dreams and destiny. Destiny swapping is when someone swaps their story or fates with yours while they start experiencing the successes or opportunities that should have been yours. Yes, this happens. This is real life. This can happen through spiritual rituals, manipulation, jealousy, or even just constant intimidation and close contact. Some traditions say through like touch or sharing objects or spiritual practices, and it would be quite easy to do, especially like with a sister, I would imagine. There are signs if you have experienced destiny swapping. I have been through this a few years ago before I was quite familiar with all my spiritual practices and how to protect myself. But you can have like feelings of sudden stagnation, confusion, dreams of someone living your life, or feeling disconnected from your goals and your blessings. The concept is mostly discussed in like spiritual, metaphysical, or like folk traditions, not mainstream science, but see it as a warning against letting others influence your life too deeply, or giving up your own path due to, do you understand that? That is witchcraft. That is, that's magic. Your words are spells, And I feel like you might even know the signs by you felt drained, lost, or seeing like just opportunities slip away. Why can't I keep a job? Why can't I do this? It's financial havoc, and while identity theft is illegal, like material issues, destiny swapping is a wily metaphysical and cultural concept. And the parallel is mainly in the violation of personal boundaries and the theft of someone unique and meant only for you, your personal spiritual identity. So that wasn't just jealousy, it was strategy. Thank you, Spirit. She knows what you and your children are becoming, and it terrifies her. She can't rewrite your destiny or even swap with you, but she can attempt to delay, derail, distract, and get away with it temporarily, and I think she is. And if this message is not for you, just scroll the fuck on. I'm just here as the mailman. I'm here to help people. I help. This is what I do. I help people, hey, pay attention to this. You don't lose everything, I care. So, it is what it is. But what people don't understand is nothing is done and nothing is seen by the universe, the angels, ancestors, the Most High. Like, whatever you think is done in private, it is seen. It's known in the ethers before the thought is complete and in someone's head. Warnings, red flags are issued by the angels, and we all have our own personal spirit team and ancestors, through... it doesn't matter. Like, you are given red flags. You are given warnings through doubt or circumstance. Every single thing happens in our life for a reason. Your car dies out of nowhere. You leave something at the house and forgot it and you have to go back. It's sending out warnings, and most people ignore it and don't understand it's for a reason. It's saving you from a car accident or whatever the case is. This sister has had many warnings. Like instant karma in multiple situations. Just speaking on your name bad. Private messaging a boyfriend of yours. This, I think, looks like in the last year. Purposely starting mess. Instant karma. I've seen an instance where she literally shit her pants in the car because she couldn't make it home. Yep, that was Spirit. What the fuck? So some document is catching attention, and because so, the paper trail is going back further than anyone thought. Distance yourself. Check your credit reports. Check your kids' credit reports. Lock them up if you have to. Keep an eye on it. This is a classic case of destiny swap here. It's being exposed in many ways that are going to catch so many people off guard, and it's going to be in the spotlight. This will clear any suspicion around your name or your reputation. Good. Good. You were meant to rise in this season, but every time she gained momentum of that... Yes, I rock when I'm channeling. Sorry. You were meant to rise this season, but every time she gained momentum, she dragged you back further by doing something petty ass shit. God is stepping in now, though. I'm picking up on a phone call that's going to come at nighttime. You're going to have to make a difficult choice here. Judging by your energy, I can feel your energy. Ugh, such betrayal. That is the worst, It's going to be a difficult one, because how do you testify against family? That's where it's going to lead, and that's probably where I got the legal card and receipts earlier, and then I got the detective, and then the spilling the beans. There's consequences for every action, and this hit was not just against you, but it's trying to screw up your kids. I know, I will rock a jumpsuit for that shit. It was against your children as well. Yep, I just got confirmation. And the only way forward is going to get all this cleared. You're probably going to have to press charges, but you have free will, so that's on you. But it's exposing season. I'm just saying. I'm seeing so many people get. I know everybody's seeing it. Officials are being put in the spotlight. It's exposing season. So I don't know who this is for. I'm picking up on the name Ashley, Jenna, Jennifer, Keisha, Jonathan, Thomas, Megan, Marion,